Hey, next time you walk outside to get in your car, take a walk around it. Notice maybe a few scratches, dings, things like that, you know, just ugly little blemishes that you don't like. Well, there's a place in Gulfport that you can take that, get it fixed up really nice, almost like brand new, and that's at Maaco here on Creosote and Highway 49. How you doing, Chad?
Hey,
good
I'm
to see you.
Jim. I'm
Chad
good.
Misco is the general manager here, and you've been here for a while.
Yep.
We've been here several times.
Yes.
And it really is. We're going to show you some of the cars that they do, but you know, tell us about some of the work that y'all do here.
Well, what we do is we offer an economical option for customers that don't want to spend several $1,000s down at the collision shop. If they bring their cars down here to our shop, we'll definitely clean them up. Older model cars is what we specialize in. We're not a perfect perfectionist. We go through, we polish them up, take out any nicks and dings that the customer wants taken care of, and then we go ahead and spray them.
Now this is nice job on this one, and this is an older model.
Right.
But beautiful job on it. Now, as you mentioned, you don't do a lot of major work. Like somebody comes in, you know, it's really tore up bad.
We try to steer away from that. Again, we just try to stick with our bread and butter.
Right.
Nice, inexpensive, economical paint jobs for customer. The bodywork stuff kind of slows us down. We just try to keep the older models going again for the customers.
All right. Well, let's take a walk over here and show you this one here. Here's a nice little Ford. Someone's brought in.
A Ford Escape.
You painted the upper part of it.
Correct. The customer didn't want to spend a lot of money and pay for a two-tone paint job. They didn't want to get any dents or dings or anything taken care of. So all we did was just paint the silver portion of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Because that's all they wanted to do with it. Like, again, they didn't have a huge budget. They just wanted to get what they could for a good price.
That looks really nice. Beautiful job. Beautiful job.
Yeah, something like this only usually takes about 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
So that's another, you know, plus for us. If they can bring it in, they don't have to worry about paying for a rental car for several days. If they're without their car, we can get it in and get it out to them relatively quickly.
All right, well, let's walk over here to the shop and show you some of the other things that they do here at Maaco in Gulfport. Now, this is actually some work being done that a few nicks and dings.
Right, correct. Yeah, this gentleman here just had some damage on his bedside, so he brought that in. We got this on Friday. We'll have it painted by tomorrow so the gentleman can get it back. Again, we're just taking care of just the bedside for him.
Yeah.
Yep.
See a little dents there on that rear quarter panel.
And then after we get this done, after the bedside's actually done, the body work on it, we'll move over here to the next 2 bays. Yeah. And this will be our sanding. We'll sand it down completely over here and get it ready to be painted. As you can see in this last bay over here, I have a couple of my guys over here sanding this car and getting it ready to go over to the paint side of the shop. They'll actually be masked up over there and then painted. So they're just doing a few little touch-up details on it before we bring it around there. Yeah,
a lot of people think that, you know, you just go in there and put a coat of paint on it. And actually, you've got to really prepare the car, because if you don't prepare it right, the paint's not going to grab it.
Correct.
It's not going to grab it and hold on to it.
Exactly. This is the time-consuming aspect of it right here, the prep work. The paint job's only as good as the prep work is on this car. And this is an example of another one. The customer don't really want any body work or anything done. We're just sanding it down and painting it to clean it up for them a little bit.
Well, years ago, right out of high school, I worked part-time for someone that had a paint and body shop. So I know the work that goes into this, and having to sand it, and, you know, of course, you've got your different grits of sandpaper you got to do it with, and then you got to tack it before you paint it.
Exactly.
There's so much that does, and to do it right. And you know, every car that we've seen that y'all have done here, Chad, just comes out so beautiful.
Oh yeah, they definitely turn out good. They definitely turn out nice.
Well, let's go in there and show you the preparations before they put it in the paint box here at Maaco in Gulfport on Creosote Road. All right, now you're getting this thing ready to go into the paint room, right?
Right, correct. On this truck here, we just got to take care of the hood. So my guy here is just actually masking up the vehicle. Then after we mask it up for any type of overspray, we have something we call slime. It's slime, exactly. It's a green soapy substance, and we spray it on just like we would spray a car, but there's no rhyme or reason to it. You just spray it on there, and it protects the vehicle for any type of overspray and stuff.
Really?
Right. And then when you're done with the paint in the vehicle, when you pull it outside to clean it and so forth, the slime just washes off. It looks like soap coming off. And that way you don't have to worry about wasting time taping up the whole truck. You can just get the main areas that's close to the main part of the paint that you're gonna be spraying, and then the slime will do the rest for us.
Now, there's a lot of work that goes into this, and how many different color do you think that y'all can come up with?
I think the last time I saw something on it, there's a chart that says there's about 60,000 colors available now. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Now here's a question for you. Let's say I've had a vehicle for many years.
Okay.
And I decide I want to change the color on it.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
We definitely do that. Several options with that. A lot of customers will change the color if they like. And then there's the jams inside the doors.
The door jams, yeah.
Some customers choose to do the jams, some don't care.
But that is an option.
Right, it is an option. We can definitely change the color, do the jams if they want. It's strictly up to the customer.
So you got a lot of great options here.
Definitely.
Okay, time to go to the paint box here at Maaco in Gulfport. Now, this paint truck's already been prepared, ready. He's putting the final paint on it.
Right, yeah. What we did was, this is a newer F-250, and he's already has the bedside sealed on it. And now what he's doing is going around, he's gonna put a couple coats of color on there until he's satisfied that it looks good. And then after he does 2 or 3 coats of color, he'll let it sit there for 10, 15 minutes or so, and then he'll go back and clear coat the truck. But yeah, right now he's just going ahead and dusting some color on it, and then he'll put 2 or 3 coats of clear on there until he's happy with the way that it looks and the color matches there and everything looks right.
Now, and after he's done with all of that, it will just sit in there for a little while and just basically until it's settled enough, dries enough that he can pull it out? Correct,
exactly, yeah. When that's done, we'll just let it sit in there for about 15, 20 minutes and we'll pull it out and we'll pull in the next one. It's a non-stop assembly line, like a setup just like an assembly line, and the next one will come in right after this one.
On the average, how many do you do a day?
We usually average about 8 to 9 a day.
Wow!
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that is moving them.
Yeah. Most of the time they're all overs. Every now and then, when I say all over, I mean a complete paint job. But sometimes on newer models, of course, you know, just had some bedside damage, we would just have to do just that panel on the vehicle.
Right, right. Now, as far as pricing, I know we're not even going to get into that because everyone's going to be different.
Exactly.
Whether you want just a paint job, depends on the size of the vehicle, how much detail work you're going to need to be done. You want just a scratch taken out or something like that. But you've got a lot of great options.
Oh, several options, something very, very economical up to something that's, you know, very, very, very nice, you know. We'll do whatever you want to pay for, basically.
And what are your hours here, Chad?
Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30.
7:30 to 5, they're closed on?
Closed on the weekend.
Closed on the weekend. All right, they're located right off of Highway 49. If you're take a left onto
Creosote,
or take a right onto Creosote if you're coming south, going towards the outlet mall, it's right there on the right.